Alright, we up here at the lake. Steven's up here with me. And here's what we doing. We catching bait.
Well, that's all the crickets.
Alright, Steven got the first one of the night here. We got my underwater camera there going. And I had just told him just a minute ago that I was starting to see some pretty good minnows gathering up.
Pretty deep there. You may happen to break something.
They fishing with bream. They went down. We usually catch them more, but we don't usually try to catch everything in the lake anyway. Let me see. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, here's the bream we're using. We got, well, that's kind of one of the smaller ones, but we got bigger bream than that. But throwing out about how far, Steven?
Fishing about 40 foot deep. There he goes. I'll let him have it a minute.
Yeah, I seen that.
Make sure that hook gets down in his mouth. There you go.
Hey, what pound line you using?
30.
Yeah, you have to have some pretty good line messing with these things.
Or you can fish with them without 30 pounds. You just won't get but about half of them in. Oh, there he goes. He's got it now.
Yeah, I see him running.
Oh, that's a better one there. Oh, yeah. That's what we came for right there, boy. Oh, yeah. That's a good one there, boy. You can get the dip net ready.
Alright, let's see this thing here. Could it be a catfish?
Yeah, well, she is.
Well, now you know why he's pulling so hard. Catfish outpull a hybrid. I'm getting a bite here. There he goes. He's got him hooked.
Oh, he's pulling his butt off.
I mean, they're about all the same size. But I mean, every once in a while, you sure enough get on some real good ones. Well, it's been a dry spell here. Steven been catching them little white perch. Well, they ain't little, but I reckon they might be like 1 pound. I didn't know film, but said he got a good one.
Holy cow, son of a...
He hates them. Hey, now what you gonna do with him, man? Yeah, one time I caught one of them on a bush hook, and I put him in the boat, You know, I wasn't thinking nothing about it. And Stephen, little boy, I mean, he liked to jump out the boat. And I mean, when I say he liked to jump out the boat, he liked to jump out the boat. Hey, he's gonna tear up everything in the boat. I think I just cut the line.
Man, that's... Here. Hold it.
I don't want to monkey with him. I'm filming, man.
Man, he's pulling like a... What if that's the lake record? You want me to cut?
Hey, I've seen him bigger than that. He ain't no lake record. I've seen them in the river a lot bigger than that.
Remember we caught that one time about 6 foot long?
Hey, I don't know about the 6 foot.
He was pretty big.
Hey, just cut your line because
Fit to get him on a hook. Trying to get him.
I'm gonna show you here. This is what he's been standing up here doing this for probably a solid hour. And some of them a little bigger than this. Well, I think most of them kind of a little bigger than this right here. But he's done caught I don't know how many. And what he's doing is just throwing a minnow right out here where I don't think you can see it, but anyway, there's a little lighted up spot out here. And he's throwing out there. And then every once in a while, he's missed a few of the big ones. But anyway, that's kind of what he's doing here. I want to show you this right here. This is what I was using for the underwater camera. Now what that is right there is a webcam. And I've got a video on how to make that. That webcam cost $8. And then I got a long USB. It just plugs up to the USB on the laptop. And here's my bait barrel that we was using. I got an aquarium pump hooked to an inverter. And everything that you were seeing on that fish finder, it looks like the water was churning, but it wasn't. I mean, everything that you seen was fish. Here's my grill where we cook a hamburger. Here's the kitchen table, and here's the boat. But if y'all want to see how to make that webcam, just search for how to make an underwater camera, and you'll recognize that right there. And let me say that we caught more fish than what is on that, than what's on the video. But I sort of got tired of jumping up false alarms, you know, filming, you know what I'm talking about, Johnny on the spot, and then the bite would just quit, you know. And we used to catch more fish up there. They had shut the steam plant, the power plant down up there, and it changed that lake. And them fish, they don't hang around there like they used to. You can go and catch them, and we did. Man used to pull up there, and there would be so many fish and bait fish and everything. It'll just black out the fish finder, and it wouldn't take long to do it. Well, since I was showing you and telling you everything else, I figured I'd tell you this. I also got a video of how to make this fishing light. Now that's an LED light right there, And it's on just a drop cord. And I see I got a couple of inverters. If you hadn't got no inverters, you need to get some, because there's a lot you can do instead of using a battery powered aerator for your tank. You can use like a double pump, a real good one for, if you got an inverter. See, and see this pump right here I got. This is a pump water out of the boat. But you can't pick that barrel up, but I can pump water in there to put my fish in, and I can pump it out when I'm done, because you can't handle that big old barrel. Show you this right here. Look at these steps I made to go up and on my pontoon boat, and a little walkway here, like when I'm loading up. Now, I do stuff like this right here. I mean, that's what I do. I'm constantly building or doing something other. Being I'm showing y'all that, I'll show you this too. I made me some drive-on rails for my pontoon boat. Look at that right there. I know a bunch of you out there got pontoon boats, but man, you can drive this thing right on up there, man. And when you pull up there, it'll just make itself go where it needs to go. You don't have to pull up and back up and get out and back. You know what I'm talking about? It's ready, man.